Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. I welcome all of you to this course which is offered by HBN Official. So far, HBN Official has offered you a wide variety of courses with regard to working on social media. It trains you with regard to Canva, making and editing videos. It has taught you how to earn on Fiverr and also how to earn on Facebook. Well, and it's coming up with a wide variety of other courses as well. This is the first course of spoken English course. This is the first course of spoken English by HBN Official. The first point, the very first thing, this 10-day or rather 11-day course, I am sure by the grace of the Almighty, it will really prove a life transforming course for you if you also stick to it and if you act upon the instructions which are given to you. Well, and in the very first lecture, in the very first class, you'll feel, I am sure that almost 95%, 90%, 95%, or 99% people will feel that they can speak English. Who is ready to speak English with me today? Write down just in the comment box, I am ready to speak English. And it will be interesting for you how all of you can speak English to me at one and the same time. You must be thinking, Hanif, how can I speak English to you? There are dozens of people here online, and how can you talk to you all? How can you speak to all the people at one and the same time? So you'll see today, God willing, that dozens of people speak to me at one and the same time. Well, in the first place, I would like to tell you a bit about the course outline. The first point is listening part. For listening part, I have selected two novels. One is Robinson Crusoe, and well, I'm going to share my screen as well so that you may see the course details as well. I hope that you can see the screen as well. Okay. Well, the first is Robinson Crusoe. It's graded reader. I mean, if you read it and if you listen to it, it's in very very easy English. You can easily understand it. The second novel is Treasure Island. A very very interesting novel. This is. When you watch this novel online, you'll see its video and text as well. And the students whose level is advanced, they can, of course, they can watch and listen to BBC's 6 minute English. This is a very very brief introduction of listening and speaking. Number one, every student will take part in the spoken English activity that takes place online. Well, this time I am online and you are also online. Okay. By the way, online doesn't mean that I am sitting on the railway line. Okay, got the point? You are also online. I don't assume that every one of you is close to the railway station and sitting on a line and attending the class. All right, online mean you can understand it very well. Well, and this is the first activity. We are going to do it in a few minutes. The next activity in speaking English, that is making a 30-second long video on a daily basis. Well, I would like you to shoot a video. Just, it should consist of just 30 seconds. It may consist of, 10 seconds as well, 50 seconds. It may consist of 50 seconds as well. Then afterwards, upload it on WhatsApp status. Upload it to your WhatsApp status and then also share it to the HBN official group as well. Now, very, very important point here. I want to, clear the point. When you make a video and upload it to your own WhatsApp status, number one, and then you upload it to the HBN official as well, what will be the benefit? Well, it will build your confidence. And for speaking English, the first step is building confidence. So on a daily basis, you are supposed to shoot your video, make your video, a very, very brief video, upload it on your own WhatsApp status, and then share it to the HBN official group as well. It will boost your confidence in a few days time. And number three, the activity is, my idea is you should ramble on a daily basis. Ramble means take out your mobile phone into your hands and on selfie mode record your video, all right, and then share it to the HPN official group. And sometimes, if you can't make a video, you can record an audio as well. And then you can convert that audio into a video file, and then you can share that video file on the HPN official group as well. By the way, I have shared here online converter. Here you can convert your audio into a video. And next point is, you can interview your fellows and friends. And for asking the questions, I'll share some questions with you as well. The questions you can use to interview your fellows and friends. Next is the pronunciation part. All right. As far as pronunciation part is concerned, on a daily basis, I'll share one story with you. The story is about 1 minute long. Its text will be there. What you are supposed to do is listen to this story several times. I mean, listen to it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, it's up to you. And then afterwards, record yourself speaking English. Okay? And then share it to your own WhatsApp status and to the HPN official group as well. Here again, I would like to stress the point, when you share your video online, you boost your confidence, you become confident, and others, your fellows, your friends, and your relatives, they may appreciate you. And if you are working somewhere as a teacher and you are teaching, who knows, your principal may have a look at your video and may be surprised, wow, this person is speaking English so fluently. I should give him a raise in salary. Your salary may be increased when you upload your videos on Facebook and on your own WhatsApp status as well. And the other point, number 2 point is, well, the two novels, as I mentioned, Robinson Crusoe and Treasure Island. You can listen to these novels and chapter wise, and then you can, mute its volume, and then you can record yourself by, screen recording, and then you can practice more as well. For reading, I have shared, Black Beauty. It's a novel in a very, very simple English. Well, this novel will be shared, I think, in WhatsApp group as well. In WhatsApp, Facebook. I think we can share a novel as well on in a PDF format. Okay, this novel Black Beauty, it will be shared to the WhatsApp group in a PDF format. And number two, a very, very interesting and very, very useful book, that is Tiger's Eye, which was published by BBC. It's a very, very good book. It will be shared with you as well. As far as writing is concerned, well, I will share daily a story with you, and I will highlight some key expressions and phrases as well. You are supposed to rewrite the story using those key expressions and phrases. Vocabulary item. Respected students and the people who are thinking of increasing their English and practicing English, I want you to build your vocabulary as well. I want you to enlarge, enhance, widen, increase, and build your vocabulary. Okay? Well, by the way, the word is not vocabulary. Some people say it is vocabulary, but no, it's not vocabulary. Okay? Well, okay. The thing is, I'll share some, key expressions, and you may rewrite the story in your own words by using the key expressions I share with you. This was introductory part, and of course, I hope that every one of you must be bored by this time. Now is coming the interesting part. All right? Can they see the screen? Okay. Well, now my screen is visible to you. I told you that every one of you will be able to converse, to speak English when when I am online. Well, now the basic thing is, try to understand how we will, practice English. The thing is, I'll read questions. I won't read the answer. I'll read the question and you will answer the question. Of course, because we are not face to face, we are not sitting at one place. With me this time is the official team of HPN, Mr. Osama, Mr. Nabil Shahzad, Mr. Huzaifa, and the young man, Mr. Qasim as well. We are here. Of course, I can speak to them, but I can't speak. But I'm speaking to you, and I can't listen to you. So the thing is, when I ask you a question, you are supposed to give your own answer. Okay? I hope that you have got the point. By the way, I have written answers as well. You are not supposed to read the answers. You are supposed to give the answers which are true about you, right? For example, the question number 3. I'll come, here one by one. How old are you? How old are you? If I ask you this question, and if you are 31, 35, if you are 35, then of course you will say, I am 35. But if you are not 35, of course you would say, I am 17. If you are not 35, you may say, I am 17. Okay, have you got the point? By the way, let me tell you a very, very brief joke here. One of my relatives, who is actually this time probably he's 40. How old is he? He's 40. Whenever he sits with me and other relatives, he says, this time I am just 21. He says that he's 21 and he says his wife is 50. All right. The man is himself 40 and he says that he's 21 and he tries to convince everyone that his wife is 50. All right. With regard to age, I would like to tell you a joke, if you don't mind. Every one of you, well, if you mind, you can write down in the comment box, Hanif, don't tell me jokes. Just teach me the lesson. If you don't like my joke, okay. I'll see how many people don't like the joke. Okay. The joke is, one day, an English teacher started teaching spoken English at a certain institute. Well, when the teacher started teaching, on the first day, she said, well, actually, it was a lady. She said, dear students, I want to tell you how old I am, apart from other things. He said, actually, this time I am 24. I am 24, she said, on the very first day. All right? And then she quit teaching. And after 3 years, she came back to teach at the same place. After 3 years, she came back to teach at the same place. And she told the students on the very first day, dear students, I want to tell you how old I am so that you are not mistaken. In the last class, she told, I am 24 years old. But she left the college, she left the institute. After 3 years, she came back and she told everyone, dear students, I want to tell you how old I am, apart from other information. She said, actually, I am 21 years old. I am 21 years old. Actually, my 21st birthday, it is taking place tomorrow. So after 3 years, her age, instead of 27, it was reduced and it was 21 years old. Ha 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 ha. Everyone is laughing. I know. Well, okay. As I told you, what we can do is, okay, someone is saying, I am 31 years old. I am sure, gentlemen, Mr. Sheikh Shazil, if you go to teach your students, I think after 3 years as well, you can say, hello, everyone, I am 27. Okay. You can delete your comment as well so that nobody may, catch your this comment and may take notice of this comment. Okay, someone gave a very, very fair comment. A female said then, don't ask the age of female. It is said, and it is wisely said, that you shouldn't ask a man about his salary. And you shouldn't ask a woman how old she is. I agree, I am in agreement. By the way, I am, well, according to my, if you look at my ID card, I am, well, I was born in 1973. I was born in 1973. So accordingly, this time I must be 29 years old. Okay, please calculate carefully. Calculate very, very carefully. If your calculator tells you that it's 49, then I think I should doubt whether your calculate is correct or not. I was born in 1973, and this time, if I am 29, your calculate must be true. All right. As I told you, all of you can speak English. Okay. Now our practicing session is starting. I will ask you questions and you will answer your question loud. And well, respected students, if you have another mobile phone as well at home, I suggest you to take out that mobile phone if you have another as well and start recording yourself, because when I ask you a question, you can answer your question loudly. And this question of mine, this screen is being displayed before you as well. This question of mine and your own answer, both of them then will be recorded in your second mobile phone. If you can manage, well and good. And after the class, you can post your video online as well. This is the best way of practicing English in my estimation. Okay? If you can manage, well and good, you can take out the second mobile phone. You can record me and your own video as well. And if there are ladies, it's a sensitive case in our Pakistan. I would always prefer ladies and sisters to cover their face while making the video, so that no issue crops up. So my first question is, what's your name? You can say, my name is Shazil Nadeem, etc. How are you? I'm good. Well, Mr. Nabil has told me I'm good. So you can also say, I'm good, I'm fine, thanks, thanks. I'm all right, fine. How old are you? How old are you? You can tell your real age, and you can, if you are 29, of course, you can say, I'm 20, I am 19. Okay, it's just a practicing session. How old will you be in 2040? How old will you be in 2040? Do you often eat in restaurants? Do you often eat in restaurants? Here, I would like you to pay attention to two things. I am not pronouncing do you eat. I'm not pronouncing do. I'm pronouncing it as D. Do you often eat? Do you often eat in restaurants? Do you? It is D. D. Do you eat? Number one. Number two. Do you often eat in restaurants? I think some students must be thinking, do you often? Hanif, is the word often or often? What's correct? Well, the thing is, the word can be pronounced as often and often. As often and often. Do you often eat in restaurants? You can say, yes, I sometimes eat in restaurants. I never eat in restaurants. Next, 6. What do you usually have in the morning? What do you usually have in the morning? In other words, we can say, what do you usually have for breakfast? What do you usually have for breakfast? A glass of milk and a boiled egg. Okay, nice. Uh, well, number 7. How often do you eat homemade meals? How often do you eat homemade meals? How often do you eat homemade meals? If you are a minister, of course, you would say just once or twice a month. What's your favorite vegetable? What's your favorite vegetable? What's your favorite vegetable? By the way, my favorite vegetable is potato. What's your favorite fruit? What's your favorite fruit? Apple. Adiba says apple is her favorite fruit. Okay. Next question 10. What food do you like eating when the weather is very cold? What food do you like eating when the weather is very cold? Pumpkin. Okay. I think most people in Pakistan love to, eat, I think, eggs and what else when it's very, very cold? Fish, good. Fish. Well, some people have said that they love to drink coffee and tea as well. I am, reading comments as well at the same time. 11. Have you ever wasted money on something you have never used? Have you ever wasted money on something you have never used? Have you ever wasted money on something you have never used? Rubina Han says, yes, I do many times. I many times, spend money on things I never use. I never, wear. For example, sometimes we buy, trainers, jumpers, trainers, I mean shoes, jumpers, sweaters. Sometimes we buy trainers or jumpers, and when someone says that they aren't good, so we don't wear them. Have you ever wasted money on something you have never used? Respected students, please pay attention. The word something, I have highlighted uh, something. The word is something. We don't pronounce it as something. Don't pronounce G. G is silent here. Have you ever wasted money on something? Something, not thing. On something you have never used. 12. Have you ever sold anything on the internet? Have you ever sold anything on the internet? You can say that I have sold, my freelancing skills online on the internet. Okay. By the way, the HBN official is selling Canva on the internet online. You can purchase it. And by the way, don't tell anyone to my members of family. Don't tell to anyone in my members of family that today I am going to purchase Canva. Though I am, doing this course with the HPN official. By the way, this time I am here, and before leaving the office, God willing, I'll purchase Canva. I'm not telling you that you should also buy. No, no. I'm just, telling you. Hanif, this is your selling technique. Okay, I can understand. You are right. A selling technique as well. But I'll pay my own fee to this team to buy my own Canva. By the way, I'm not good at using Canva. Still, I'll buy. And if anyone buys Canva, I can assure you, I'm not going to have any percentage with this team, of course. Next, 14. Do you take money out of a cash machine? Do you take money out of a cash machine? Next to the banks, there are cash machines as well. Sometimes we go to these cash machines, and we take money out of a cash machine. Yes, some students have said yes, yes, they have taken money out of a cash machine. Next, coffee or tea? Which do you prefer? Coffee or tea? Which do you prefer? Coffee or tea? Which do you prefer? Coffee. Ikram Mirza, coffee. Hina Sadaf, tea. Junaid, tea. Rubina, tea. And I think most people here, they will go for tea. Only a few people would like to have coffee. Okay. Uh, Students and learners and fellows, if you don't mind, should I tell you a joke? It's not a joke, by the way, it's a serious matter. Well, uh, the thing is, green tea. If you offer green tea to someone, there are two benefits of offering green tea to someone. Should I tell you the two benefits? Well, the first benefit is when you offer green tea to someone, you don't add milk to it. Okay? In this way, you save your money. Number one. And number two, if you offer, green tea to a guest and tell the guest that in the future as well, you serve the same green tea to them, what will be the result? The guest won't come to you. Okay? If you offer a, cup of green tea to someone, I hope the guest is not going to come back to you again in the future. All right. If you listen to this, if you are attending my lesson, and if you come to my home next tomorrow, I am sure to offer you and serve you a cup of green coffee, green tea, sure, without any sugar. No, sorry, with sugar, without any milk, but with sugar. All right. Is there a hotel near your home? Is there a hotel near your home? Rubina Khan, she said that I appreciate what you said. I do the same thing with my guests. Ha ha. The meaning is, well, if you go to the home of Rubina Khan, she will serve you a cup of green tea, meaning no milk. No milk. All right. Is there a hotel near your home? By the way, the word is home, not home. Home. Is there a hotel near your home? Is there a hotel? 17. Do you have a cigarette? Do you have a cigarette? I mean, do you smoke? No, I'm not smoking. I'm just trying to show, I'm just going to tell how people smoke. Do you have a cigarette? Okay. All the members of the HBN are here. I'm going to tell them. Probably they will listen for the first time in my life that when I was a kid, probably when I was 12 or 13, at that time I think I smoked a couple of times or 4 times, 3 times, 4 times. I can't remember. But during the last 30 years, 35 years, I think I never smoked by the grace of the Almighty. Number 18, when do you need an umbrella? When do you need an umbrella? When do you need an umbrella? Yes. जब बारिश होती है, when it rains, nice. When it rains, of course. When it rains, and when rainwater falls, then of course, then we need an umbrella. And sometimes people take an umbrella, they need an umbrella even when it doesn't rain. When? I think when the sun shines very, very brightly. when the sun shines really brightly, even then as well, some people they take an umbrella, especially the people who live in posh areas like Gulberg, in Maril Town, Defense, and in Liberty. What are you doing this evening? I can change the question. What are you doing this night? What are you doing this night? Question number 20. What do you like drinking when the weather is very cold? What do you like drinking when the weather is very cold? What do you like drinking? What do you like taking when the weather is very cold? Tea, coffee, sir tea. Well, someone has said sir tea. What is this sir tea? Okay, some people take only water, and some people like tea with fritters. I don't know what this thing fritters is. It must be something nice, interesting. Okay, someone has ice cream. Someone has dinner. What? Okay, a wide variety of things people take. Next, uh, what does your teacher look like? What does your teacher look like? If you like your teacher, you may say that he looks or she looks like an angel. 23 question. Do you go to Chinese restaurants? Do you go to Chinese restaurants? Second last question. Do you celebrate your birthday? Do you celebrate your birthday? If you ask me, Hanif, do you celebrate your birthday? Well, my concise answer is, if you cut a cake on the occasion of my birthday, of course I would love to celebrate my birthday as well at that time. Otherwise, I would celebrate my birthday at my home, not in my office. I think you have got the point. I'm not going to celebrate my, birthday in an office. Okay. Do you celebrate your birthday? No, I don't celebrate my birthday. Someone said with the name Night Sleep Music. Okay. Next is, what do you know about Islamabad? What do you know about Islamabad? What do you know about Islamabad? Islamabad is the city of Pakistan where the Prime Minister of Pakistan lives. Okay. Is it a good answer? Islamabad is the city of Pakistan where the Prime Minister of Pakistan lives. Islamabad is a beautiful city. Is the capital of Pakistan. Islamabad is good looking. Amara Barosh says it's good looking, and Amna says beautiful. Uh, well, Islamabad is Junaid Niyadi says Islamabad is beautiful and it's a beautiful and peaceful city. Okay, there are a lot of questions. Okay, this is fine. Well, if you have got a question, though our time will be up, I said that up to 40 minutes. You can have a few more minutes. If you want to ask some questions with regard to learning English, you can, ask questions as well with regard to learning English. Well, before you ask questions, you can type the questions. I'll try to take up your questions. Let me tell you your assignment. Your assignment is, first of all, make a video to introduce yourself. You can speak just 2 sentences, 3 sentences, 4 sentences, or 5 sentences. You can say, for example, you can say, I am Muhammad Hanif. I was born in Gujarat. I moved to Lahore in 1990. I have got a master's degree in English. I can speak 4 languages: English, Urdu, Punjabi, and a bit of Arabic. I can speak 4 languages, and I'm a teacher and a translator. Okay, well, in this way, you can speak only 5 sentences about yourself. Shoot a video, upload it to your own WhatsApp status, and also upload it here to the HBN official group as well. uh, Adiba has said, sir, where to submit the assignment? Okay, you are to submit your assignments at 2 places: to your own WhatsApp status, number one. Number two, the HPN official group. Submit it there as well. The Facebook, HBN official Facebook group. Submit it there as well. All right, number one. And number two, uh, these are 25 questions. You can ask these questions. You can ask any one of your fellows these 25 questions. You can ask your class fellows, your roommates, your brothers, your sisters. You can ask them these 25 questions. Even if their answers are correct or incorrect, it doesn't matter. Ask them these questions. Or you can ask your younger brother, your younger sister, your father, your mother to ask you these questions, and then you can answer. This video can be shared to the WhatsApp group as well. Sorry, not WhatsApp group, to the Facebook group of HBN official. It will be a great practice for you. All right, this is your second activity and assignment, number two. And let me see if I can tell you some other activities. I'll explain on Facebook as well and WhatsApp group as well from time to time. These are two big ideas. Number three is ramble. Ramble mean in 24 hours, just take out your mobile phone for 1 minute or 2 minutes or even for 10 seconds and just speak whatever occurs to your mind, whatever you can see, whatever you can hear, whatever you can think. You can talk about the weather. You can talk about what we can say about your relatives, about your teen, what you want to do today, and what you failed to do yesterday, what you intend to do today. You can discuss. I mean, take out the mobile phone and say whatever occurs to your mind. All right? And today I will give you just one tip for learning English, just one tip. And if you pay attention to that group, if you pay attention to that instruction, I think you'll be able to learn English very, very easily. Number one, that tip is from today for another 11 days. I mean, from the 10th up to from the 1st up to the 10th of January. Every single day, try to speak English to anyone you can find and who can listen to you, who can sit next to you, and speak English to them for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Ask them these questions. All right? You can ask them these questions, and they may answer you these questions as well. And as I told you, you may ramble as well. Ramble means just speak English to yourself. You can take out your mobile phone when you are on the way to your office, on the way to your school, college, university, or when you are returning. Speak English without any topic, whatever you can see, whatever you can hear, whatever you can observe. All right? And in this way, I hope that your English will improve. Now, can we address their questions for a few minutes? How can we improve without a cross talk? I think I have not got this question fully. Without a cross talk. Well, I'm not sure I have understood it fully or not. Well, let me explain. I think I would rephrase the question: how can we improve our spoken English? Well, the thing is, when tomorrow, when I am live, I ask you questions, listen to the question, and just respond to the question loudly. Don't shout, just speak loudly, just answer these questions. Number one. And number two, I have shared 25 questions with you. You can ask yourself these questions and you can answer as well. And then record your questions and answers and then share as well those questions and answers. Okay? In this way, you can improve your English. Well, someone said, what about a housewife, sir? What about a housewife? Well, the thing is, Malala asked this question. As I said to you earlier as well, women need not show their faces. They can wear a hijab or niqab and then they can make a video, and they can even make an audio with an audio, and they can convert it into a video file and then they can upload it. If there is any more question, I think we can address one or two more questions if there are any.
Okay, participants, if you want to join us on the StreamYard, here is the link in the comment section. You will just click on the link and join the StreamYard. In this way, you can ask a question spokenly from Sir Hanif. If you want to join the StreamYard link, the link is in the pinned by the HPN official in the comments box. Please click on the link and join the stream. In this way, you can ask question from Sir Hanif live. Thank you.
Well, the first step for improving English is totally forget about mistakes. Don't worry about mistakes. If you think that you can make a mistake and you hesitate, well, in this way, we don't learn language. We learn language by making loads of mistakes. So you can ask question and don't hesitate about any mistake you may make.
We're waiting for you. If you want to join the stream, you can just click the link which is given in the comment section and join the stream. I think no one wants to join the stream. Okay, we will just wait for 2 minutes and then we will close the meeting. We're waiting for you guys.
Okay, when you ask the question, then I'll respond to your question. Otherwise, I'll give you just one other tip for speaking English. If you ask, then I will end my comment.
Yeah, sir, we have Muhammad Sajid with us, and I think he wants to ask the question. Please, okay. Muhammad Sajjad, please ask the question. Sir Hanif is live.
How are you?
Walaikum assalam, fine by the grace of the Almighty.
My name is Muhammad Sajjad, and I am 21 years old. My question is that how can we speak in short form like an American accent?
Well, if you want to speak English like Americans, well, the thing is, you need to listen.
That's my question.
Okay, fine. Well, if you want to speak English like Americans, of course, you should listen to English podcasts and English lectures, English teachers. This is the best way for learning how to speak English like Americans. Because
okay, mostly I used listen motivation channel on YouTube, and I just practice there.
Okay, this is nice. Well, listening to motivational speakers, of course, this is a very, very good option, of course. As I was saying that, listen, I'll give you another tip with
my English level is conversational. Yeah, that I can listen and write, but there's a problem in speaking.
Okay, by the way, let me tell you, honestly speaking, your English is excellent. Don't worry about your English, number one.
Okay, thanks.
Number one. And number two, the thing is, if you want to speak like Americans, number one, listen to American speakers, loads of speakers, American teachers, motivational speakers, preachers, whoever you want to listen, number one point. And number two, select half-minute long videos or just up to 1 minute long videos. Select them. Select such videos as carry their text as well. Listen to that
Okay.
1 minute or 30-second long part several times, maybe up to 10 times. Then record yourself speaking in the same way. And then
Okay.
listen to your model a few listen to your model once or twice, and then you'll be able to compare, and you'll realize, well, how Americans pronounce words differently. And then you'll
Yes.
realize, okay, I think I should pronounce this word in this way. Well, where I
Okay.
am in Pakistan, mostly people say this way, not this
Okay.
way, because British, Britain pronounce the word
Oh,
they, this way or they mostly. Mostly, I try to speak
okay.
English to my friends mostly because I listen to BBC English and
Oh,
British speakers. That's why I try to pronounce the word like Britons. So if you listen
yeah.
to Americans and select 30-second long videos which carry their
Okay.
text as well, or 1 minute long videos. Listen to it
Yes.
several times and then record yourself and then compare. With the passage of time, you can improve your English tremendously, and you can also copy the accent as well.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Sajjad. And now we have a
Thank
lot
you
to
very
leave
much, and
this meeting.
allow
I would
this.
like to say, Mrs. Sumaya, please ask your question. Mr. Hanif, you are on the stage.
Yes,
Yeah.
welcome, Sumaya.
Okay. So next one is Mr. Waqas answer. Please ask your question. Mrs. Sumaya is, I think, is not available here.
Assalamu alaikum to all HBN team and to Mr. Muhammad Hanif. Are you guys listening me?
Yes, walaikum assalam. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much, sir. First of all, sir, I am very much thankful to HBN team to arrange that kind of marvelous event, that kind of marvelous training, and I hats off to them. And and they are doing their best in the form of Facebook pages and the YouTube channels. All is good. All is good, sir. I have no question here. I have no question here. I just need I just need to uh, congratulate them, the team of HBN team. Okay, we all with the HBN team. We all with the HBN team. Hats off to you. Thank you very much, and I'm all with you.
Okay, I'm grateful to you for your nice comment. May Allah bless you all the days of your life. And
I
yes,
mean,
this is the first, class of spoken English, first course. I hope this team will offer some more as well in the future.
Thank you so much, Mr. Waqas. And now we have Mrs. Musarraf with us. Please ask your question. Sir Hanif is with you. Mrs. Musarraf, can you listen me? You're on the stage, and you can ask your question from Mr. Hanif. If you cannot listen, you can rejoin the meeting. So let me check. Is there anyone in the meeting? Yeah. Mrs. Sumaya is on the back of the stage. So, okay. I think we should wind up it, sir.
All right. To wind up, let me say a couple of or so sentences to you to wrap up this session. Well, the key to learning English is speaking English and speaking English and speaking English. Speak, speak, and speak. Three P's. Practice English with children at home, with elders, with shopkeepers, with your fellows and friends, whether they like this idea or not. You just need to speak English in front of your mirror as well, as Mr. Muhammad Gulzar has suggested. So I would like to say goodbye until tomorrow at 8 p.m. At not 8 p.m. And I will not that we will. I'll speak English to you, and I say you good. I say goodbye to you until 8 p.m. tomorrow, until 8 p.m. Okay. Speaking in front of Mera is excellent. This is the suggestion of Muhammad Gulzar. Excellent. Bye bye and Assalamu alaikum.